Hi guys! Today we are here with the duo who apparently only talks about niggas, drugs, money, and motion. And today I thought it would be very nice if we could prove you all right by having a conversation and recording it on camera.
You invited to the house. You gotta come by yourself though. You invited to the house. You gotta come by yourself though.
I am so excited for episode 12, The Real Dreadhead Killers. Okay, it's me, Nashari, Paris, McCullough, and Dallas.
Period.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
I'm really happy to hear that. I love doing this podcast, and I thought it would be really nice if I could have the person who kind of got me more comfortable doing content on the podcast as well, because I feel like this backstory is a little bit important. You know, it's important to me because it it was very inspirational.
Right.
So when me and Dallas first started hanging out, it wasn't strictly off the fact that we both had similar interests. It was it was because we had a similar interest, but it wasn't this interest. If you know, you know. Like
if
I
you've
said,
heard the story, you've
yes,
heard the story.
you've heard the story. We're gonna keep that, a little bit in clutch. We might pull that out a little bit later, on a later episode. But today we're gonna focus on how the content part of our friendship kind of got started. I want to start off by saying that I do think it's important that you guys, I'm not talking about us, because I feel like we've created a kind of healthy balance where it's more so like it's carefree. It's not
Right.
necessarily a thing like we're doing it off of the fact that we are just trying to like strictly make content off of
Right.
each other, or even, it's for us. That's what's important. We both genuinely are interested in doing the thing.
Exactly.
When Dallas first started posting me on her page, originally it was like, okay, like some funny videos. I would have some funny moments she would record. It was entertaining. And then we ended up making a video where we were giving some advice to freshmen. It started off as a joke, but then we did another part where we kind of tried to take it a little bit more serious. But also, obviously, we're still adding humor to it because we're funny people. Um, people think people like to use me and Dallas as like extensions of each other, when in reality we are genuinely our own person. We couldn't be more different. We just have
Literally.
similar mindsets because we've been through a lot of situations similar. Like, and
if you take the time to get to know both of us individually, then you know we're not the same person.
Exactly. We have,
if you don't know us and you just looking at us, you're gonna put the assumption, oh, they act just like and they put us in this category. Oh, whatever happens to Nashari has to happen to Dallas.
yes,
Whatever, if this happens to Nashari, this has to happen to Dallas
yes.
too. If I do this to Nashari, I have to do this to Dallas too. Like, I don't
Or
know.
if Nashari thinks this way, then Dallas thinks that way too. Or if Dallas thinks that, then Nashari thinks that. But it's never been necessarily that. Like I said, we have similar mindsets. So there's a lot of times where we'll have things that overlap, like content.
Right.
Like I said, we did the video where we both were it was a group of us. It was two of our other friends as well. And we were just giving tips to, people.
Right.
And then Dallas created another page where she basically was just, it was raw. Like she said earlier in the previous clip that will be in, the end credits. If you stay to the end credits, because I love doing them, you will see it. She did like videos where she was just talking. And originally when I was in Miami, I would post videos like that, but I would always end up deleting them because I did them from my comfort zone. Like I had a bonnet on, and we're from the city. So that's not really like, that's not something they do.
If you're not hair done,
dolled
nails
up,
done, yeah, you can't post raw content when it comes to a big city.
exactly.
She's from Miami. I'm from Atlanta. When it comes to stuff like that, you have to already be it. You have to already be, the
Yes,
look,
no, yes,
everything.
yes.
So it's like, that is true. Like, we're from big cities. Big cities don't really take. They don't take people trying to get it out. They don't take people trying to do stuff for themselves. I don't know. They look at it.
Everything has to look a certain way, which is, it's fine. That's the aesthetic of the city. However, when I got here, I got a lot more comfortable being myself, because you're walking around a college campus, HBCU at that, 24/7. I know a lot of people are not comfortable wearing their bonnets outside. I, however, have never been that person, even in Miami. The thing about it was, putting that on the internet is kind of different because you reach a larger audience. And that type of stuff is kind of frowned upon, we're in the city. So yeah, Dallas started posting that content, and it inspired me to be a lot more open, posting stuff like that. And I know it seems like, all it takes is one person. That's the point I'm trying to make here. The point I'm trying to make is that it just takes a little bit of meeting people who are genuinely interested in similar things. And the thing is, we would never, well, obviously we could know that we're both into content, but we'll never know that we enjoy making content that is strictly just, not strictly, but cater to us.
Mainly.
Yes, cater to us just living our lives and experiencing things.
Right.
A lot of people don't post content like that. So for me, I was like, well, now damn, I'm back at it. I want to talk to the camera. I love talking, and I feel like I have a lot of insight to give. I'm one of those people where in real life, I don't like to talk unless I have something I feel like is very important to add to the conversation. I feel like it's unnecessary to have a bunch of people who are talking and they don't know what they're talking about. However, when I got here, another thing that I did realize is that there are some people who genuinely underestimate my level of intelligence due to the fact that I am interested in city girl shit. I'm interested in getting my hair done, my nails done, my lashes done. Stuff like that is important to me because I like to be dolled up. But I also do love when I am, just chilling. I love me in my natural state, my natural form. Every aspect of that is who I am as a person. And I feel like that's a part that makes me very real. So when I saw that she was putting her authentic self on the internet, I'm like, you know what? Damn, like I have that type of motivation to do the same thing. So I started posting that type of content on my page. Dallas has 2 pages. You can talk about that.
My main page that I post on again, like we said, it'll be in the end credits, but it's a page that I already built up. It's a page that I built up. Like, I've been building it for a little minute, under a year, probably a year, one of those. But it's a page, the audience is already built. So if I was to post raw, unedited, strictly me talking or me doing this or me going to the store, me doing any just chill stuff, they really wouldn't take that. Like, they wouldn't really interact because that's not what they want to see.
Right. That's not what the people want to see.
That's not what they want to see. So it's like I made a whole new page to where 0 follows, 0 likes, and I just started posting. Whoever it reached, and it did reach people. I mean, people are on there. I literally got a video on there. It went up 20K likes, and I'm just woke up one day just talking, running my mouth, literally. But yeah, with those pages, I feel like the first one, the audience is already built. So certain stuff that I will post on my other page, I would not post on there because I know they're not going to interact. I know they're not going to, that's not what they want to see.
Right.
So on my other page, I don't care what they want to see. I'm going to post it because I want to post it.
Right.
This is for me, not for anybody else, not for nothing else. Again, I was posting funny moments, like just random, just recording because that's just me.
Right.
If you know me, I love to record. I'm a recorder, memory type of person.
I cannot stand a bitch who's like, I don't enjoy the moment. Bitch, I want my kids to see these moments. The fuck?
They be quick. Oh, start recording and
But be
like,
the first people to ask for a video.
exactly.
You got the video from last night?
And
I thought you wanted me to stop.
And I had a friend like that. I had a friend like that that I met here. Like, I was recording, just doing me, and she start recording. You always recording. You always got your camera out. You always record. Mind you, that's just me. Like, it's just me. Period. That's what any situation with anybody. So I feel like when that situation happened, it kind of just got me like not want. It got me in a weird situation. Like, I wouldn't want to say it broke my spirit, or I wouldn't want to say like it bothered me, but it low key did. When you hear a friend, someone that you call your friend, oh, stop recording, stop posting, stop doing this, stop doing it. Mind you, it's something that you enjoy doing. It's something that you want to do. It's like, damn, like, okay, maybe I should start recording. Maybe I should just sit down and enjoy the moment. Maybe, but you can't listen to people like that. That's what I had to tell myself. Like, you can't listen to a hater, because that's what it is.
Literally.
You can't listen to someone who wants to be you.
Yes.
You can't listen to a person who literally wants your life.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. That's how I took it.
I genuinely agree. For example, I think partially another part, because there's a lot of reasons why we're friends. Like we said earlier, people like to make us extensions of each other. They like to think that if I think one way, Dallas thinks one way, or if I feel anything, they kind of correlate us to having each other, but me and Dallas couldn't be more different. We're two different type of people. She from Atlanta, I'm from Miami, and they're both cities, but they're different. Like they have a different type of demographic. Atlanta is more HBCU for me, in my opinion. That's how Atlanta is. Miami is more so catered to people who are of Spanish origin, and that could be Hispanic, Cuban, all of that, you know. But there's also, you know, Haitians and Creole people there, but well, Creole is a language, but you get what I mean. It's like a lot of people who are genuinely ethnic, you know what I mean? So it's a very abundant cultural place. So for me, there's a lot of people who have all these different like, but it's like they still all fit under the same category. If you want to be big in the city, you have to fit a certain aesthetic. There's an aesthetic that people are looking for. And when I came here, I realized that I'm surrounded by people who are from everywhere. There's people who are from, you know, the college that we go to. We're not going to mention that, but there's people who are from here, and there's people who are from you know, other cities. And I think it's really nice because you get a full view of everybody's, you know, personalities and their difference of opinions, which is what I feel like college is about. When I first started posting on here, I think it was nice to me personally. I don't really know how everybody else feels, and honestly I don't really care. It was more so catered to what I wanted to see. I was tired of seeing people kind of try to say what they wanted people to hear. And there's a difference between me having an opinion that is unpopular and genuinely feeling that way, and just strictly trying to be, you know, unagreeable. And that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to get on here and, you know, try to convince people of anything. I'm not trying to get on here and make people think the way I think. I'm not trying to get on here and be the most disagreeable person or anything like that. I'm strictly just getting on here genuinely saying my thoughts. And that's the type of content I was wanting to see. Now, after Dallas got me kind of comfortable posting on TikTok, I realized that I was like, okay, well, I like Instagram. The way that Instagram is set up as a whole, it's a place where you could post pretty pictures, videos, all that stuff, and, you know, put music to it, do all that stuff, make your page a little piece of you. And like I said, the Instagram image. Everybody is so, even spam pages now are like a second main page. You go on somebody's spam page, all they got is pictures of them flicked up with a camera. I cannot stand that. A spam page is supposed to be funny. First of all, not even funny. Obviously, you can post whatever you want. I post pretty pictures on one of my spam pages. That's what that. But I also post funny stuff, me smoking weed, stuff like that. It's just genuinely my life. It's a dump. Instagram started off being a place where people just posted random shit, posted pictures of everything. And I feel like now it has become such curated content that it's not enjoyable anymore. People talk shit about Instagram all the time. Oh, Instagram's not fun. Instagram's not this. But social media is genuinely what you make it. And I feel like that's what Dallas proved to me. Dallas proved to me that you could post whatever content you want. And at first, I did genuinely enjoy doing strictly get ready with me content and, you know, stuff that was more edited. But it got to the point where I realized that that's not the type of content that I was very much enjoying. YouTube is edited. I do edit my YouTube videos. I, you know, add aesthetics when I post it on Instagram, all that stuff. And I try to create a certain aesthetic. But the aesthetic really is just cute me. You get what I mean? Like it's like edited, dolled up me. Even when I'm in a bonnet on here, it's still me, and I try to edit it in a way that makes it look like that. So yeah, I just wanted to give that little bit of backstory before we started talking shit, because we're going to talk about mental health. But I also wanted to just give a little bit of something, because I feel like lately, not lately, but last semester was a little bit hectic. It was a lot of new. Like I said, I was introduced to a new place. You had to adjust really fast. It's something new every day. You're meeting new people every day. You're being surrounded by new people every day. And even when you meet the same people, you're meeting these people, you're meeting them. You're still getting to know them every single day.
Because
and
you don't know them.
Yes, and it takes a while to get to know people. When me and Dallas first met, I think after the first day we met, we started hanging out every day after that. And I feel like that's why we have developed a friendship that is so much deeper than rap. Like that evil twin. Like it's deeper than rap for real, because it's like we had no, well, for me, I had no choice but to put a lot of trust into somebody I never met before, because I came down here not knowing anyone. And the last thing I wanted to do was kind of shell myself up and bottle myself up. And I also didn't want to just pick one friend and be like, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, only hang out with her. I did do my fair share of making friends, and I still do. I have a lot of friends. Like I genuinely have a lot of different types of people that I meet through Instagram. And the only way I was able to do that is because I was being myself. A lot of people, they get confused. A lot of people are obsessed with making people perceive them a certain type of way. They want to be an IG baddie aesthetic. They want to be cute or funny or whatever. But at the end of the day, we all have multiple aspects of ourselves, our aspects of our personalities, and that's what I want the internet to see. Obviously, I'm like I said, I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. I'm not trying to tell you what content to post. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. What I'm trying to say is that you guys are on a search for real people, but you guys don't act real in real life, and you guys don't act real on the internet. So how do you expect to find people who genuinely like you if you are addicted to not being yourself?
And
You're
putting on
addicted.
a facade.
Yes.
Putting on a, you want to match the aesthetic, and that's okay. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Even on my spam, I don't post funny shit. I don't post like I be meeting the aesthetic. I'm gonna be on some real. I'm gonna be so real right now. I be posting cute shit. I be posting trips. I be posting like the stuff that I post on my raw edited TikTok. I wouldn't post on Instagram only because, again, like she said, social media is what you make it. And that page, I made it to where it's like
cute shit.
Yeah, cute shit, cute trips,
baddie aesthetic.
Yeah, not like just me. So it's like, and that too, like, I don't know. I feel like when I do get to the point of me being just me, I get a little shy. Like, I get to the point where, okay, too many people watching me. Like, when that video went up on that page,
it's too many people watching me.
When that video got like 21,000, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't ask for all this.
Right.
I'm just talking. I didn't ask for this. You know, and it's a blessing. It is, because that is what I want. I'm not even gonna sit right here like I didn't like it or anything like that.
Right.
But it did get me shy. Like, I be getting shy when I feel like it's a lot of eyes on me.
Right.
And that's my problem. Like, I have to get out of that. Because you're gonna go up. If you're gonna do this, you're gonna go up.
Right.
It's nothing to do but go up.
Right.
If you're gonna do content, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, however you do it.
Right.
If you do it how you want to do it, and you do it to the best of your ability, you're gonna go up.
You have no choice. It's the law of the universe. The amount of work you put in, it has to be returned back to you. That's literally all it is.
Exactly.
So originally I started doing the TikTok lives. After I got a little comfortable being on the internet, I was like, I want to do TikTok lives. I don't know if I started doing TikTok lives before or after I started posting raw, unedited content freely without really thinking. Like she said, she created her page with the thing in mind of, if people don't like it, they don't like it. I'm doing this for me. For me, it was like that's how I want my whole entire page to be. I thought the only thing that I could do that was kind of myself was get ready with me and talking to you guys through there. But then I realized I could just get on here and make a little 5-second video talking about whatever I want to talk about. How about I bring that to live?
Right.
So I started doing the TikTok lives, and I'm like, this is really different. Like, it reminded me a little bit of Twitch. Obviously, I do like to watch Twitch streams occasionally. I love when they're doing collabs. I love Kai Cenat's videos because he, has people in there. You're meeting people who have a lot of personalities. That's what I feel like college is. College allowed me to meet so many people with different personalities that it's like whatever vibe I'm feeling for that day, I could go hang out with a friend who is genuinely like that, a lot. And it adds a lot of stability to your life in a way, because it's like you don't have to worry about talking to the same person every day. It's nice to have a couple different people who have different opinions, different outlooks, different places that they come from, because it's nice to have a lot of differences of opinions when you have certain things or certain skill sets as well, because different friends help you with different things. And also, I want to tie back into that though, about the spam page. Dallas's spam page is more curated to her being like, it's not like her TikTok. For me, my Instagram page is similar to my TikTok. I like to make sure that people are seeing all sides of me. Funny, cute, weed, everything. And also like, business. Like I feel like at the end of the day, for me, I have done so many things. Like, I've experienced so many different avenues of life that I genuinely enjoy posting things that not show off, but for me, I'm gonna say show off because I feel like that's the best way to describe it, but like show the different aspects of my personality.
Right.
Because people usually see me as one dimensional. When people meet me in person, depending on the day you meet me on, you're gonna think, okay, that's how she is. And a lot of the times when people meet me in a certain type of way, I don't keep coming around them in different type of ways. last semester, like I said, it was a little hectic. I'm meeting all these people. I have all these things going on. I'm trying to be involved in everything. It was a lot, especially as a freshman. You're also getting used to the workload. You're getting used to the people. You're getting used to using new tools and all that stuff. It was a lot. Oh my God,
Mind
it was
you,
draining.
we are hours away from home.
Yes.
Hours.
Yes.
We came out
Plural.
here alone by ourselves. No one, like, our families dropped us off. Literally.
Yes.
So it's like we had to find a home away from home, and that's what I was just telling someone. Someone just asked us, like, "Oh, how did y'all get comfortable here? How did y'all what?" And I genuinely said the people around me. Like,
Yes.
I had if I was
somebody did ask that.
if
Yes.
I was to be by myself, not talk, not speak, not open up, and just, I don't know, I would not, like, I feel like I wouldn't even came back.
Right.
I feel like college is literally what you make it.
Yes. I
They
love when
say
she says
this
that.
all the time, but this is so real. Like, you won't really feel it until you get to college.
Exactly.
But college is literally what you make it. Again, if you sit up in your dorm all day, no one's
and do
gonna
nothing
stop
but
you.
complain, oh, they're gonna
No.
leave you by yourself. Trust me.
No one's gonna stop you
I'm
at all.
really gonna leave. I'm sorry. I don't have time for it.
If you only want to make one friend and that strictly be your one friend,
and she has to do everything you say, oh,
no one's gonna stop you. Okay? If you
I'm
want to
really
be
not
this
gonna stop
mean,
you.
like, no one's gonna stop you. That's the thing. Like, whatever you do in college is strictly up to you.
Right.
And a lot of people that come to college are grown.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people that done gap years and that literally they act like
children.
So it's like a lot of people that are in college, they're grown. They're in their 20s. They're so it's like, I don't know. They take us being young.
Fill in the blank. You know what I mean. Yeah.
they take us being young as, like, I
immature.
don't know. Yeah, immature, or they try to dumb us down or little girl us. And that's one thing I don't like. Like,
I never like that.
Don't little girl me. Don't treat me like, I'm not gonna say don't treat me like you're my sister, but don't.
No.
I'm not even gonna
don't.
Because if a girl acts, if a girl talks to me how my sister talks to me, if a girl acts towards me how my,
you're cut off. You're not my sister. You're not my family. I just met you.
For you to be telling me certain things, or you to be
you don't have
telling
you
me
don't
to act
control
like
the traffic.
this, you don't. You're not my sister. My sister can probably say that and fly,
and even then, she's still gonna catch that. Bro, we in there
still
fighting like
gonna
two
be
niggas. Yeah.
But it's like, you're not my sister, so watch your mouth.
Right.
Don't say that to me, or don't feel comfortable even trying to belittle me, because that's something my sister don't even do.
Exactly.
Like, you feel me? I don't know. And I've been in a situation like that before. People down here,
yes,
trying to belittle,
same,
dumb you down, treat you like you're a little girl just because of your age. And no, mind you, we all be the same age.
No, dead ass. That's what I'm saying. But they think because we actually enjoy the simplicities of life. Like, I'm not gonna lie, me and Dallas make the most out of little things because we genuinely enjoy just being ourselves and spending time doing things that we like to do. And that's another thing too. When they say don't come to college and start doing shit you never done before, I genuinely feel like that, because at the end of the day, when you start doing shit you never do, I feel like it changes who you are as a person. When I came down here, I genuinely feel like I had the same mindset that I had from when I left home. Obviously, some things adjusted, but I still was the same person. However, like I said, it's an adjustment. So I was getting used to being in a new place where everything was so accessible. I was always one of those people, and I'm going to be real, I was always one of those people who genuinely enjoyed getting high. I'm not going to lie. I like to feel comfortable, and being high was a way for me to feel comfortable and relaxed and not as, and I hate to say this because, again, I feel like it's a stigma around it, but genuinely less angry. I'm not a violent person in any sense of the word. I do get violent, but I genuinely enjoy being somebody who's more happy and giggly. But also, that is why people think I am childish, because of the fact that I know how to laugh, I know how to take a joke, I know how to enjoy myself. And obviously, there's times where you get, a little too rowdy or whatever, but that is life. People are so scared of living fully as themselves.
And I feel like in this day and age, everybody call everything childish.
Girl,
if you're not acting a certain way, if you're not dressing a certain way, if you're not being up to the standard, you're childish.
Exactly.
If you're not doing this how everybody else is doing this, you're childish. Like, and I hate that. Like, mind you,
it's
it
scary.
be the ones who be grown,
Yes,
the actual grown in age, that
yes,
act like the children,
bro.
that act like the young ones,
We
that
would
act
know.
like the high schoolers. Like, no lie, it be the ones who you think would be able to tell you a little knowledge. You think,
Right.
but I wouldn't take anything from you.
You would think they know ball, but they don't know shit. I feel like experience is something that you cannot. Experience does not come with age. A lot of people think because they're older than you, they're more mature than you, they have a stronger mindset
They've
than
been
you.
through, and
No.
and I hate that too. When you go through things or been through things
Younger than most,
you can't, like, okay, and we were just talking about this recently. When you were forced to grow up fast, you genuinely mature faster in the brain.
you have no choice.
No choice at all.
It's
When you
survival.
have to, it's no choice. So it's like when you get around certain people, it's like it's either you childish or it's either you grown and you this and you that. But it's like y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know where I came from. Y'all don't know how I had to act. Y'all don't know what has
Anything.
got me to this point.
Right.
Exactly. So all people look at is age, or I don't know, like, I don't know what word I want to use, but yeah, all
Yeah.
people look at
Or
is
looks too. They also being first of all,
that too.
being judged by how you look or how you dress, like we were saying earlier, when you are dolled up and you are when you kind of like drift into your looks, people start to think that's all you care about, when in
Right.
reality it just makes you feel better.
Right.
Being cute is a form of mental health for me. When you get yourself dolled up, you feel better, you do better. Stuff like that is
Literally.
important.
I had someone say to me, "Oh, Dallas is not depressed. Dallas not depressed. Dallas just don't have her hair and her nails and her
Oh
lashes."
my gosh, I
You
used to
can
hate that
still
shit.
be depressed. For one, if I'm getting my hair and my nails, that's the only thing that makes me feel happy.
Right.
If I'm going through depression, me dolling myself up, me getting cute is the only happiness. When you're gonna see a smile on my face, when you're gonna see my confidence up, like if I'm genuinely going through depression. So it's like that. Okay. Brief intermission.
Yeah,
But we're
sorry, y'all.
back.
We had to take a little break, but we are back. Okay, I forgot what we were talking about.
We could just
Mental health.
yeah.
Okay, so mental health is something that is so important. When I first got on campus, again, I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable, and I do get scared to talk about this because last semester, a lot of stuff happened that added on to the stress of already being a freshman student. And I know a lot of people could say I put that stress on myself because of the fact that I was overextending myself. I knew my skill set. That's what I knew. I knew what I could do. Like I said, earlier to Dallas, my resume is stacked. I'm not gonna lie, I've done a lot of stuff. I've done aviation, I've done Congress work, I've done uh student leaders. I've done a lot of shit. Like I have genuinely proven to myself that I can do a lot of leadership position. So when I got on campus, I was just like, not only do I want to pour into my creative talents, I also want to pour into trying to be somebody that people can look up to. But my first semester, I feel like the most authentic thing I did, and I look back on it and I'm actually happy I did it. I allowed myself to fully immerse into the lifestyle of a new person who is in a new environment who genuinely does not know what to do. There is no strict plan you can follow. There's no book you can read that can tell you how to prepare for college. I have a lot of cousins who are in college when they were in college before me, and they gave me as much advice as they could. I was asking them for advice often, and they tried to help me out as best as they could, and I genuinely do appreciate it, but none of that shit ever helped. Like, I'm so sorry.
It's real though, because even me, I was watching TikTok videos. I had people that went to college, but I'm a first gen. So a lot of people in my family didn't really go to college. Like my cousin, he in college right now. He played football, whatever. But I'm a first gen, and my what's her name? So I didn't have nobody to ask. So I'm asking. Well, I did have people. I'm not going, but I'm asking TikTok.
Right.
That's TikTok is like my Google.
Yes.
But so I'm asking TikTok, and I'm looking at TikTok, looking at TikTok, looking at TikTok, looking at TikTok, And again, it's no amount of information someone can tell you, someone can give you. Like, especially when you're going out of state. That's a big thing too. When you're going out of your state, you're going to a whole new place. No matter if you're going to a big city, little city, country, whatever it is, it's different.
It's
Like,
new.
you have to adapt. You
Yes.
have to get in a state of just like being
Flow.
here. Yes.
Yes.
Like, you have to genuinely get in flow state. Like,
I immersed myself in the college experience, and I'm happy I did that because now this semester feels so much more light. I'm not worried or pressed to be experiencing all the college things. Like I said, do not get here and start doing things you didn't do at home. But at home, I was one of those people. I like to smoke, I like to party, I like to hang out with my friends. All of that stuff I was able to do here, but on a grander scale because I'm not having somebody who's also, breathing down my back. I've never been one of those people who was very coddled as a child. Um, and I feel like it shows in the way I make my decisions. I feel like I'm very headstrong and I try to kind of, be there for myself most of the time. I don't try to I try to walk to the beat of my own drum. I love to hear people's advice and opinions, and of course, you can help me out or whatever, whatever you think is best for me. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna listen to it, put it in my mind. If I need it, I'll use it. But most of the time, I don't. I know what works for me, and I'm gonna keep doing that. And obviously, the lessons I learn will add on to that. But that's not my whole goal in life. My whole goal in life is not to be digestible for anybody else or try to do things that I feel like is going to make people necessarily proud of me because like I said, my resume is stacked. I feel like I've already done enough to prove that I can do whatever I say I want to do, and I've done it.
I'm not trying to make nobody proud but my family.
Oh, I'm not trying to make nobody proud but me.
Like, I'm like, genuinely, I don't know. You're right though. I'm doing this shit for me. I don't have to be in college. My siblings didn't go to college. I know my folks like, what the fuck? Like, they didn't expect this shit because my siblings didn't go. My siblings are smart as hell. Like, they're smart as fuck. Like, especially one of my brothers, that nigga smart. So I know me going to college, out of all of us, everybody looked at it like, mind you, I'm the youngest. When I graduated, I got salutatory and everything. Everybody doubted me. Like, when I say everybody doubted me, like, people just was hating. Like, grown folks, like, people just was hating on me for no reason.
Yes.
Like, and I'm the type of person, when I feel energy and I feel stuff shift, I move around. I'm not the type to talk it out. And I know that's bad. That is bad. But I'm quick to feel the energy, peep some shit, and move around. Like, go to myself. Like, I get very self-centered. When I just feel weird vibes or weird energy, I just get to myself. Like, it just makes me be with myself 10 times more because I just don't like stuff like that.
Right.
So it's like, with college, I feel like a lot of people here, they don't be themselves. Like, they come to college to be different people. They come to college to change how they walk, to change how they act, to change how they talk. They come to college for freedom. That's another thing. People come to college for freedom.
Right.
People genuinely want to get out their household and want to get out wherever
and
living situation they're in. Yes. And that's another thing. Don't go to college just to get out your house. And I hate to say that. I know everybody's situation is different. Don't go to college just for freedom.
Exactly.
And I only say that because
that's not enough motivation.
Exactly. You're not going to be here doing anything. It's not going to make you want to go to class. It's not going to make you want to do the work.
Right.
You're really not going to care about actual college. At the end of the day, people forget college is school.
Yes.
I
and
feel
a
like
business. They don't give a fuck about you for real. I'm sorry.
Literally.
Of course, there's therapy and whatever, counselors or whatever. But at the end of the day, these people are like, okay, even if you don't go to class, you're paying for this shit. So I don't really give a fuck.
Exactly. That too. They don't care. As long as you pay that tuition, that money,
they don't give a fuck what you do.
They don't care if you shake that ass every day.
Right.
They don't give a fuck what you do. As long as you pay your money, you don't have to go to class.
As long as you don't got no balance.
You don't have to go to class.
Shake that ass away. Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Girl.
So it's like, you don't have that person on your back. Don't go to college and think, oh, I'm gonna go turn up.
Right.
Yeah, it is turn up time. It is, it is fun. I'm not gonna say college not fun.
It is.
College is fun. It's fun as fuck. It's a whole different world.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, in my opinion, college is just high schoolers living together
Bro,
on
and
one
we realized
apartment
that
complex.
one night, oh, we said, oh yeah, this is high school. These
Like,
people are in high school.
literally, college is just high schoolers living together,
Mm-hmm.
and their classes is walkable.
Right.
It's nothing more, nothing less.
Mm-hmm.
People just don't have somebody over them. Oh, wake up! It's 9:30. Make sure you go.
Right.
No,
You have
you
to
don't
do that
have
for
that.
yourself.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
you have to get yourself up. You have to pull yourself out, and that's
Mm-hmm.
another thing. Like,
That
I feel
mental
like
slump.
leaving away from home
Mm-hmm.
can really hit you with depression. Like,
Mm-hmm.
no lie.
Mm-hmm.
When the day I left for college, I cried. Like,
Man,
as soon as I pulled out from my house,
I ain't crying a thug.
I was bawling. Like, I was bawling. I was sad. I was just sad to leave my people. I wasn't sad about anything else, really.
Mm-hmm.
I was just sad because I'm really, I wouldn't even say I'm family center. I'm sibling and my grandma center. Like, my
Mm-hmm.
siblings and my grandma, they like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, when I had to leave them, I was hurt. I was
Mm-hmm.
sad. And that pushed me more. Me crying, me seeing my sister cry, me telling my grandma at Dallas, like, you're gonna be okay. I mean, my grandma telling me, Dallas, you're gonna be like,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
This is not your house. You're gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to realize you can also do online.
Yes.
College is not something that you have to go to.
Yes.
I came to the college campus for the full experience. I wanted
Yes.
the whole 9.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to stay in my city.
Mm-hmm.
If I stayed in my city, I don't know. I wanted the experience. I want to get out. I knew I would always have the what if. What if? What if I did? What if I went? What if I
Yes.
went? What if I didn't want to have that?
Exactly.
I want to be able to say I did it, I didn't like it, and I went back home.
Right.
Like, I don't know. But yeah, that I don't know.
And that's another thing too. First of all, I always was planning to go to college because growing up, my thing was always that I had a lot of stuff that went on at home, and that was a lot of things that people talk about. Unfortunately, because I was a kid, I couldn't control the information that people heard about me, because a lot of people think when they're telling people your business, they're doing it because they want people to, look out for you and understand and reach out. But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't take what you've been through as a means to treat you any different. They just take it as a way to see you differently. When you go through a lot of stuff at a young age, especially a lot of stuff that is just like so much that people don't understand how you could just function with it.
Today.
My parents were kind of more focused on, okay, all this stuff happened to you, and we understand. My parents were teen parents. They had me when they were 18. Their full goal for me was to be academically smart. My mom is the smartest person I have ever I've ever known. Seriously. My mom is so academically motivated, and she's embedded that into me since I was a little girl. For my summers, we would spend literally she would get me a workbook, and we would go through the workbook every single day. Like, that's how important education was to her. My dad more so he was a working man, and he was also very um he enjoyed having fun. So I had the best of both worlds. However, because of the fact that I had people who genuinely were, like you said, counting me out, because of the fact that I had so much stuff going on, I had a certain level of underestimation that my parents just wanted me to immediately out the womb scratch that shit.
Yeah.
Once it was known to everybody that I had a lot of stuff going on, even after when I stopped living with my mom, a little bit of lore, mind you, I don't really know.
Don't even go.
Yeah, don't even ask. But once that stuff started happening, my mom was still trying to make sure that I was focused on school. My grandparents especially were trying to make sure that I was focused on school, and they were doing everything they could in their power to make sure that I was committed to not only bettering myself but bettering my future, because that's what it is. The stones that you set early in life, they build up. And
Literally.
I don't want to say that to people who are not where they want to be or haven't done what they want to do. That doesn't mean you can't. I'm not saying that to say that if you don't set the stones early, that will never happen. However, when you do set the stones early, it makes it easier. So
Exactly.
for me, once I realized that everybody already expected me to be smart, and honestly, the proof is in the pudding. They saw it. The proof was there. My dad was he wanted people to see that side of me as well, and not just the side of me that was like, okay, she had a lot of stuff happen to her. Because it's like, okay, cool.
Exactly.
One thing that my parents have always tried to make me realize, because at the time it felt like they were trying to tell me to get over it, but when I look back at it and I reflect, they were trying to give me comfort. They were trying to make me understand that not only have I gone through this stuff, there's other people who have gone through stuff as well, and that does not define me. It does not limit my abilities to be whoever I want to be in life. My parents have always told me that they think that was a family thing. Everybody wanted me to be the president. Everybody compares me to everybody who I see doing well, even people on TikTok. Like I have so many people who pour so much life into me, like so much expect, and that is so weird to me to really think about now. And that's why I take it so personal, because it's like, it's the little things. When you have a lot of people who are like saying things about you and they think you don't know or you don't see, but you could see it in people's face when they know more about you than they should.
Exactly.
And of course, it's like, okay, they trying to help, but a lot of people, they don't really care about what
a lot
you've
of
been
people
through.
want to get in your business.
Yes.
That's the thing. And like,
help you. They don't want to help you. They just want something to talk about, bro.
Exactly. They want you to be the topic of their discussion. Mind you, don't use anything that I've been through, because okay, similar situation. My mom passed away when I was 12, 13 years old. So
and that's around the time my mom got in her car accident.
My mom passed away when I was 12, 13. So that was a big thing in my life. Like that affects a young bitch. Like, no cap.
Yes.
I was in middle school. My mom didn't see none of my high school. My mom didn't see none of this college. That's really what I'm doing for my mom.
Right.
My dad, on the other hand, I feel like, I don't know, this is a little personal, but I really don't care.
Right.
I feel like he has a lot of stuff he has to deal with as a person. And I understand that. I understand people are still people. At the end of the day, regardless if it's your grandmother, your dad, your mother, anybody, they're still a person. They still go through things. They still go through mental things. So I feel like my dad was mentally just going through it. Like, honestly, he was there the best he could. Like, he was there for us.
And they wonder why we were friends. The backgrounds are similar, people. And we talked about this like 3 days after I don't know, babe. We talked about this early in the friendship. Bro, literally, it's deeper than Rob.
I don't even know. We got comfortable so quick.
What? We didn't have no choice.
And that's the thing too. If you meet us, bro, you will know we're not the same person. Just because we have similar interests, been through similar things, go through similar things, we don't even agree on the same shit. We don't even eat the same shit,
bro. Dead ass. But we could not be more different. We are not the same person. And I'm sorry, that shit pissed me off. We just have been through some shit,
and it's just like, y'all, why can't? Bro, I don't know.
And even if we were the same bitch, why do y'all care so much? Like, what the fuck?
Whatever happens to her, it has to happen to me,
bro.
If they treat her this way,
they cut me off. They gotta cut her off. They cut her off. Fucking I'm fucked. Goddamn. I'm serious. That shit pissed me off.
One of us get into it with them. It's both. One of us say something
from the shoulders. We always have to read from the fucking shoulders, bro.
It don't matter.
Body shot o'clock. Always talk about body shot o'clock, bro.
I always want to do body shot o'clock.
I always want to do body shot o'clock. Damn.
But yeah, it's like, they don't know us. So you would think we're the same person. Just because we're friends and just because we hang around each other, just because we be around each other.
We understand each other different. So our conversations are catered to how we know each other.
And it's like, mind you,
it's flow state every time.
Half of the conversations that we've had with each other or that I've had with NaShari, I haven't had with
y'all will never hear that shit
on this campus. No one else on this campus.
Y'all hear bits and pieces, baby, but it's never that like
real deep, like,
bro.
We've sat, mind you, and that's the thing. From this ties back into the beginning. All we talk about is niggas, partying, drugs, motion, money.
Cause that's what we like. We like that shit.
But that's only what you hear, though.
Exactly.
That's only what you want.
When we talking about our plans for the future and shit like that, y'all don't hear that shit because y'all don't want to hear us. Y'all just want to dance.
Like that. And that too. I feel like people have to learn their friends. Well, I'm gonna say me. I feel like I have to learn my friends, like
in the place they hold,
or people or my associates, however you want to call it.
Yes,
I feel like
it's levels.
Yeah, like it's people you go out with. It's people that's everyday friends. It's people that you just say hi and bye to. It's people that you could choose. But everybody do not need to be in the same category.
Exactly.
All of your friends being in the same category is like
detrimental to you, because it's an illusion. Everybody is not suitable for all those things. But the thing is, me and Dallas, I feel like we, because of the fact that we have been through so much, we have developed a sense. And I know a lot of people do not take that from me. I'm gonna speak for me specifically. A lot of people do not take that from me because of the way that my fall semester went. Baby, that was just me warming up. Like, that was just me getting adjusted to the environment. I'm adjusted. I done dipped my toe in the water. I understand it now. That's what I keep telling people. I understand it
and
now.
that too, like fall semester, I feel like it was our first time here. Whatever happened, happened.
Right.
Like,
and
I
we
feel
had a
like
ball in that bitch.
no cap. That's why spring, I'm not pressed. It's a party tonight. We
Girl,
could be getting ready right now.
girl, what?
Be pre
Fall semester. Okay, so a little bit of backstory, so that way you guys can see a little bit of why me and Dallas kind of have a similar upbringing. Like I was talking about in a previous video, you cannot compare your trauma to anybody else, and I'm talking about me personally. One thing I realized is that although I've been through stuff that I would claim is a lot for a person to go through, a lot of people have been through things that, even though necessarily because of the stuff that I went through may not seem as catastrophic to me, to them it is catastrophic because it happened to them. All they know is how they felt in that moment and what they experienced. From a young age, I was getting used to my mom constantly going to jail, crashing out, like, and I'm talking the way y'all talk about crash out. No, my mom used to be on top of cars, literally on top of fucking cars. Like, and that stuff is, when I mention stuff like that to people in the past, because I used to try to make friends by telling people what was going on in my life, because I was so used to, that's how people talked about me. I was so used to people telling people, oh yeah, she got this going on right now, this is it's a lot, without my permission. So I felt like, okay, this is how you're supposed to talk to people. You're supposed to tell them all your business. And for me, I just wanted people to relate to me, because I was so used to being around people who just did not understand how I felt. Even my family members, they didn't necessarily understand how I felt, because it's like, this is different. I got teen parents. I got a dad who's trying to work. Okay, now we're on Dallas's device. I love it here. See, this is why this friendship is deeper than rap. So yeah, so I was used to my mom constantly constantly going to a lot of things. She had a lot of stuff going on. My mom was on house arrest frequently. I know this is not really my business to tell because it's her life, so I may cut some of these parts out. But yeah, so I grew up without really, my mom was very action oriented. So I grew up without a mom who was very compassionate and loving, because my mom was constantly in survival mode. Most of the time when my mom was doing stuff, it was because she wanted to try to give the best life to us that she could. And the circumstances that she was given was kind of hard, because my mom had mental health issues that she was not being medicated for. So because of that, it was kind of hard for her to adjust herself. Like I said, that's why I love weed, because weed is, a lot of people forget, weed can be medicinal. And for me, I feel like weed is kind of like, for me, a type of medicine. And I hate saying that, because again, I feel like there's a stigma around that, but it makes me more calm. I don't like being in an irrational state, because you don't get things done that way. Right. Things are supposed to be done, well, all the time. Human emotions are natural, but I feel like I enjoy myself more when I am in a constant state of flow. So yeah, so I kind of grew up with my dad mostly. My dad was kind of the main person in my life who was trying to help me out, but my dad had his own mental issues. And the thing is, because of the fact that I grew up with the same people who raised him trying to raise me, because my dad was trying to make it happen for us, he's out there trying to do that stuff. So even though I grew up with my dad, it was more so like I grew up knowing him and knowing my mom too, but I was being raised by my grandparents, the same people who raised him. So I was able to not get the same childhood experience, but get a similar one. So I understand why he has the mental mindset that he has. Not right. It's stuff like that makes it different. Right. And the struggles that he had to overcome to become the person he is now is why college is so important to me. Because my dad didn't get to go to college, my mom didn't get to go to college. My mom would have done amazing in college. Like I keep saying, my mom is genuinely the smartest person I know. She would have done amazing in college. My mom got into a whole car accident, and her cognitive ability is not supposed to be where it is right now. Obviously she has a lot of moments where she forgets a lot of things, but my mom's mind is undefeated. And my dad tells me this all the time, and I can see it in the way that she talks to me, because even though her mind is not where it used to be, you can see pieces of who she used to be when she talks to me and interacts with me. So it's just different. And I feel like because of that, because I was raised by people who did not have me, it was more so a thing of like, okay, my parents told me from a young age, you need to look out for yourself. Like, and I know that sounds a little weird, because it's like, okay, well, you know, your parents are supposed to take care of you, but it's like, them telling me that was more so that they wanted to prepare me for the fact that my parents are young. We all grew up together. The age we are right now, imagine having a kid right now. My mom pregnant at 17, had me at 18, bro. That shit would be insane. Girl. Oh my, bro, I feel like a kid, not a kid, but I feel young. But my mind is just like, bro.
And yes, I was just talking to my sister about that. Like, when it comes to kids,
this is talking about this making me nervous. Like, oh, I don't know how people finna feel about this, bro.
When it comes to kids at this age,
I would eat that bitch.
I was just telling my sister, like, I am not ready. Like, girl. And I wouldn't even say, because, okay, one thing about me, one thing my mom told me, never abort. Never abort. I know everybody has their own decisions, own opinions, on everything. She told me to never abort. She told me she will take care of the motherfucker before I abort that shit. Like, because it's like, she went through a situation. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna still talk about it though. She went through a situation where I don't know if she had to abort or she miscarried. It was one of those. But she had to abort, and she regretted it. Like, it that shit fucked with her. So me and my sister were just talking about this, like, at this day and age, in my opinion, I feel like I would kill it. I feel like I would kill it. My sister say, me being me and her knowing me, she think
that shit would be overkill. I'll put that shit on the grill. On the grill.
My sister said, me being me, she knowing me, she don't think I would. But I mean, you really don't know until you really in the situation. Right. But it's like, I don't know. Like, again, honestly, with my parents, with my dad, okay, I was just talking about this too. With my mom, I grew up with my mom. I grew up with both my parents. I grew up in not a two-parent household, separate parent household. My mom, she likes females. My dad, he likes females too. So.
Yo, this shit got me so fucking weak. Cause I'm thinking about what you said the other day. Yesterday, bro, that shit was so funny. I'm not saying that shit on here, but that shit was very fucking funny, bro.
So yeah, okay, so when I was about 7, 8 years old, that's when I remember my dad. Before, I remember the literal day I met him. Of course, when I was a child and a toddler, he seen me. We've been around, but my mom raised me. Like, my mom, from 7 and 8, it was strictly my mom. I only knew my mom. Yeah, I knew my mama's girlfriend wasn't my fucking dad. I wasn't stupid. I knew it was my mom's girlfriend, but all I knew was my mom and her girlfriend. You feel me?
Right.
So, and with my dad, when I did finally meet my dad, I got real comfortable. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, of course, I feel like any child wants their dad.
Right.
But again, when I was growing up, I didn't think about my dad. I didn't think about a dad because I didn't know I had one for real. And this sound weird as fuck. Don't look at my mama like she just, because bitch, my daddy did some shit too. But I didn't know my dad, so when I met my dad, I was happy. Like, I was genuinely happy. Met him or whatever, and from there, I wanted to live with my dad. Live with my dad, on and off. Me going back. My mom, my dad. My mom, my dad. One school year, my dad. One school year, my mom. I always want to go back. Like, no matter what it was, I just like switching. I don't know. My brothers, since we met him, they stay with him. Like, they never moved back with my mom. Me and my sister, she would switch back, but she didn't do it as often. I think she lived with my dad like once or twice, and it was strictly my mom after that. Like, so when my mom did pass away, mind you, at that time I'm living with her, so bitch, that shit hit me like a bag of fucking rocks. Mind you, I'm young as fuck. I don't know how to process emotion. I don't know. Like, I'm 12, 13, just found out my mom passed away.
Y'all would never understand this shit. Cause
like, what do you...
Yo, like, oh my God.
What do you want me to do? Genuinely. Like, you would think a person that's been through all that, and Nashari's situation as well, you would think a person that had been through all of that just wouldn't give a fuck. And would just give... Yeah.
Mad ass
You would never know... Mind you, you wouldn't even know my mom passed away unless I tell it. Exactly. Unless I say it. Unless even like on Instagram, I post my mom. I don't post her all the time because that's not me. But I post her. But even when I do, you still wouldn't know. Like, that's my mom. Like, you wouldn't know unless you know me. And that's another thing. Like, with people being in your business and people.
They only see what you do. They don't see what made you that way. And then the thing is, it's not even what made you that way. Do you know how much strength it takes to go from having a lot of stuff happening to you to genuinely just entering a state where not only do you want better for yourself, but you also allow yourself to enjoy things?
Exactly.
After my mom got into... Because I think about the day it happened all the time. My mom had came to come visit me. This was my first time seeing my mom after a while. I haven't seen my mom because of the reason that I stopped living with her. I wasn't supposed to see her at all. My mom randomly came to come see me, and when she's seeing me, I'm like, I'm scared. I'm like, okay, this is like, I don't know if this is supposed to be happening. My dad's not here. I don't know what to do. So she came to see me. I'm around the same age, 12, 13. I was in middle school. I'm already dealing with, middle school people. Middle school is a weird time.
Middle school is, I don't know.
That's like,
especially like 7th, 8th grade.
No, literally, that is like a weird time. I'm like, okay.
People want to be grown, but they,
yes.
I don't know.
I used to be like, oh, you guys are really doing grown things. Like, girl.
No, for real. Y'all, it was people in middle school fucking out.
Girls sucking dick in the bathroom. I said, oh, y'all are really grown.
I don't know nothing about that. Like,
y'all are really grown.
We're in middle. We're not even freshies.
Bro, literally. So, yeah, my mom comes to come see me. And then she hangs out with me. She's like, do you want to come with me? And I'm just like, no, I really don't. But she ends up leaving. And all that night, I'm trying to call her. She's not answering. I'm telling my dad, I'm like, call her. You have to call her. Like, I'm just knowing that somebody has to get in contact with her. Nobody's able to get in contact with her. At the end of the next day, at the end of the next day, I get a call from my grandma, my mom's mom, and she's like, your mom got into a car accident. And I'm just like, I remember feeling so bad, because I'm like, one, obviously you have the thought in your mind like, okay, maybe if I would have went with her, I would have been able to tell her like, focus, don't do that. But at the same time, no kid should have to feel like that.
Yeah, especially at 12 and 13. Like, going through that shit, going through stuff like that young, you really don't know what it does. It puts
and nobody can relate to you.
Exactly, especially when you still have to get older. You still have to get older unless you're gonna end your life. And I don't want.
And I went to school the next day. There was no break.
See me. I couldn't do it.
Girl.
Like, I didn't go to school. I didn't do shit. When I found, mind you, the day I found out my mom passed away, my mom took me to school that morning. I knew she was sick. She had just got out the hospital the day before she passed away. That's the craziest part about it. I was begging her, please take me to school. Please, like, you've been sick. She just was in the bed. She took me. She got up. She took me. So, and I remember this day. I'm like, it was time for me to go. I'm having a normal, regular day. It's time for me to get picked up. My mama truck not outside. Like, she's not here. I'm waiting. I'm calling around. Everybody, like, when shit off. Like, I don't know. So then they telling me, like, oh, somebody from her job is gonna come get you. Cool. Okay, I'm waiting, but I'm still confused. I write a little. This one, Instagram just got drafts. I wrote, I'm something off as fuck. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what, but something off. I was finna post it. I just put it in my drafts. Put it in my drafts, girl. Hour or two later, I found out.
I understand that. Well, like I said, I can't relate to what you've been doing. I would never be able to understand because it's different. But
it's similar.
That night, I'm literally crying, telling everybody, call her. Somebody needs to hear her. That same night she got into a car accident, nobody knew. And then the thing is too, like when you was telling me, but we're gonna talk about that off camera because I feel like that part should not be in there because that's a little too much ice. That's not my business.
Wait,
bro,
it's my business?
No, it's mine.
You want to pause it?
Yeah. Okay, y'all. My dreadhead killer, like evil twin, get him back.
All we talked about was niggas, partying, motion, money, drugs, bitch. All we talked about was the drugs, bitch. The drugs, niggas, the party,
man, what?
The motion, bitch.
If we told y'all, bro, if we read y'all all our charges, y'all would never look at us the same, baby. This was not even the half of the shit. This was light shit.
A little sprinkle.
This was light shit.
And we really could have kept going, but this video is probably
long
over
as fuck.
No cap.
But yeah.
But this was really great. Like I enjoyed being the special guest.
Girl, you know,
enjoyed being
it's not
on
even
the
special
pod.
guest. You're a part of this. Like you have made my college experience so beautiful. Not even college, but human experience, because I feel like I'm so used to meeting people, like I told you, who can relate to certain aspects, but I've never met somebody who can relate to me on so many different
levels.
things.
Yes. And it's like,
again,
I felt like Nashari was a friend that I needed. She was a different. She was a friend that I needed.
It was so unexpected, but beautiful.
Again, everybody counted us out.
Bro,
nobody wanted us to be friends.
Bro, especially last semester. That shit felt like I felt like I went back in time for real. Cause my thing is, like I said, I wasn't hearing the things. It wasn't being said directly to me, but we felt it. The energy was felt. You could tell. We heard it sometimes too.
Mind you, it was this one time. We like, we was saying something. We just talking. Everybody stopped. Oh, Nashari spent the night last night?
Bro!
Yes!
Yo!
Did I have to tell y'all that?
No, my thing is, like, they make it seem like it's so crazy that, bro, it's like being roommates. Like, but at the same time, it's like being better than roommates, because at the end of the day, we actually know each other on a more than just simply high and by or, you know, surface level type shit. It's deeper than rap.
Mind you, I can spend the night with... And mind you, this is when we first started to be friends, but it doesn't matter though. If we want to,
they didn't know that we had talked that whole night before.
And that too, y'all don't. When we just land up in my bed,
just obsessed with thinking y'all know everything.
All we do is be running our mouths. All we do is talk to each other.
What?
We talk about real shit, bullshit, business. We talk about all type of stuff,
and that's why we're genuinely unstoppable, bro.
And say, all y'all talk about is niggas,
drugs, and motion, and money, and bitch. You wouldn't last a day in a conversation with us, and that's how we know you don't got that dog in you, bitch. You not cut out for this shit, and that's
all
okay.
You hear is the nigga.
Man,
mind you,
exactly.
And since this going at it, I can pop my shit. A bitch that don't get no niggas is going.
What? Hello. Or a bitch who just started getting niggas. You will never understand, babe. You will never understand. Are you, bro? When you, bro? Not to be that bitch, not to be that person. But once you, at a certain point, it's like, okay, well, now it's like you might as well. Like, it don't really matter that much. It's like a carefree type of thing, because it's like this shit is regular. Like,
when I feel like a person that's not in tune with themselves, and that hasn't, they don't know what the love is. They don't know. The niggas don't want them. Let me say that shit. The niggas don't fucking want them. So now all you talk about is niggas. Now all you talk about is the money and partying and drugs.
I hate to say it. Hope I don't sound ridiculous, but low key, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong.
I'm not hating on nobody, but don't hate on the next person.
Come on, babes.
Or talk shit or talk down.
Come on, babes.
Because you want their life. Like,
this shit regular.
You want to be me.
And then the thing is, it's not like we even be bragging on this shit either. People just think because we're talking about something, we're bragging on it.
Mind you, a lot of again, like you said,
motion.
You talk about shit with certain people that you think they want to hear. Why? Again, all you hear is niggas partying, drugs, and shit like that. This bitch got so much shit going on for herself, especially last semester. So much fucking shit. So much this bitch was busy every fucking day. Mind you, when I said she busy every day, but we still hanging out.
Bro, what?
Bitch, that's how you know.
Still having fun.
That's how you know.
We are able to multitask. Exactly.
You're listening to what you want to listen to.
Because when I talked about that other shit, their ears turn off because that'd be jealousy, bro. You want to hear that only talk about niggas because that makes you feel better about yourself. Oh, all she care about is that. Okay, because you know damn well that's not true.
Exactly.
Bro. Exactly. Generation Dallas did amazing academically last year, bro. What? I mean, now, yeah, literally last semester, she did so good. She was able to focus on her shit, bro. That shit was hard. It was hard, but I was so focused on clubs.
Yes, but that's it, bro. I feel like we want to switch.
Yes,
like, I want to get into the clubs and shit,
and I'm gonna focus on academics, baby. I'm keeping up with the shit I'm in, but baby, I can't add no more on the plate. We just doing another club too. Fuck.
Yes, like literally all y'all see is what y'all want to see.
Exactly. Y'all hear what y'all want to hear.
Y'all will never see. Well, listen to this video, right? And you will see the real shit.
Exactly. Because I know from the clips y'all gonna think we finna get on here and talk shit about y'all. We low-key did, but we ain't say no names. We don't need really to because you know who you are.
You would feel the shot. Yeah, you would feel the energy.
Yep. And to those people who took me being down as an opportunity or me not having my life figured out as soon as I got here as a way to kind of like knock me when I was down, I promise you, and I'm not even trying to be like, oh no, threatening, like nothing crazy, but I genuinely want you to just know I'm coming back for everything, like dead ass, like there's not gonna there's not gonna be a conversation. I'm on it. There's no question, babe.
Demon time.
There's no question. There's no question. I've learned what I can do when I'm literally operating from a place that I don't want to be in. Imagine what I could do now when I'm actually taking care of myself both mentally and physically, and everything is just flow state. Literally. And I have people around me
and you're comfortable
who care about me. I promise you it's gonna be so different.
And it's like, mind you, you
never
don't have to have to have a village. One person can be your village. One person can be your fucking village.
Yeah, I do think you need people though. I got a lot of friends. I'm sorry, y'all. I be talking to everybody.
But I'm saying like genuine friendship. Yeah, though, like
because we got some genuine.
But it is friends, okay.
But it's different levels.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But the stuff that the home that I found in Dallas, I can't find that in everybody else.
Exactly. Literally.
I enjoyed this. Thank you so much for coming on the pod, and I can't wait for a future episode.
Me too. Oh my god,
this was perfect.
It was. This was great. This was a good video.
Subscribe to Dallas's YouTube channel. I'm gonna make sure I put it in the description because you know you can add people's YouTube channel in the description. So I'm gonna add Dallas's YouTube channel so you guys can go subscribe. She is going to be posting her own type of content soon. Like I said, we are just living life, doing things, having fun.
We're trying to get out the mud.
Shaking ass on top of cars. Bro, what?
We're trying to pay this tuition.
And then the best part about this is that I feel like we have been in this for so long that even though we're in a new environment, we just had to adjust. We had to get used to it. But now, we understand it.
We know how this shit goes.
So trust.
Y'all will be dealt with.
Yeah. No. Dead ass. Y'all will be dealt with. And I that is a threat. You will be dealt with. Thank you so much for watching. Baby, that was 5 stars. Don't play with us. We're not regular. This shit does look so ugly. Look at this shit.
Yeah, we can record while we're doing bullshit. Y'all, this brief intermission is probably gonna go at the end. I don't know what she's gonna do.
It's gonna go at the end.
Y'all, this was a really beautiful video. Like
it was.
It was.
I love people who can express their emotions
and actually talk about shit without. I don't know.
Making it their whole fucking personality. Some bitches go through shit and that's all they is. Okay, bitch.
All you is a storm.
No. you know, you're supposed to come out of that eventually. You're not supposed to just stay there forever, babes. That's not supposed to be your whole life story. It's ups and downs to this shit. But, you know, eventually you got to come back up.
Can't live there. That shit not cute. At all.
Yes. This was great.
Okay, let's do a little outro.
Oh, yeah.
You may
I
hang
don't
out.
got it written down somewhere.
No, I don't have it, unfortunately.
Behind the scenes, we have a lot of stuff going on. We're really putting in the work. We really control the traffic. So. Make sure you guys go follow Dallas on TikTok because she's gonna be posting behind the scenes.
You need to sign up to where? But right now it's just not working. But our lights turn on too if they work. Nope.
They do turn on?
No.
They do. They should.
Well, they're supposed to, but they didn't. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna use this as like, I guess the place. We gotta get a better angle though. I don't really like this background.
That's why I wish we could have used the little green screen thing they got. Like,
oh. Okay.
That just set it up.
No, it did.
There you go.
It did.
You're welcome.
Yes,
but yeah, our lights work. I just had to turn the thing on.
Okay.
He called me while I was walking up here. I was like, give me a second.
Yeah.
Our micro. Yeah, I already said that. But I'm trying to figure out. This is very old, by the way. That camera. We're trying to get new cameras in, but you know, Jack and State with their money.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all know how to get out of here, right?
Yes.
Oh, he told you?
Yes. Hello. Oh wait, no. Close the door. Hello. Hello.
You've been on sobriety.
I haven't hit a vape in what's today? Thursday in 8 days.
I'm taking a tea break. That's the only reason I have a vape right now.
Oh wow.
And my plug that's down here is these one vapes I actually like. You got them bitches from Cali.
Where? Oh, you talking about the person you sent me? Okay. You ready? Okay. Your mic is on. Let me see this. Okay, good. Hi everyone. Today we are here with the duo who apparently only talks about drugs, money, niggas, and motion. And I thought it would be good if we could prove you guys right by having a conversation on camera. Welcome to podcast episode 12. You know, and this episode is the real dreadhead killers. That's the nickname that we have for each other, because we control the traffic and you know, evil twin. So hello, how are you guys doing? We have Dallas. Me and Dallas hang out genuinely every single day, and even when we're not together every day, we're still together in spirit. And yeah, I really wanted to do this episode. I'm excited to have you as a guest on the pod because
I'm excited to be here.
Yes. I do want to tell a little bit of a story because at first, content was like a big thing for me. When I was in Miami, I was doing content. It was more so like get ready with me. I occasionally would make talking videos, but I would always end up deleting them because I would make them in my comfort zone. Like I would make them when I had a bonnet on and basically like the content I do right now. But I was never as comfortable to do that type of content back home because we're from the city. They have a specific type of vibe in the city. Like it's not, there's no comfort, baby. You need to be on 10 at all times. If you're not on 10 at all times, you are cut. So when I got here and Dallas did her content, it was cool. We are the first video that I was actually like, because there's videos that you have posted of me on your page where I'm like, you know, doing funny stuff and, you know, cool. And I genuinely enjoy that content because it shows my personality a little bit more. Because I have a very monotone voice at times and a very like, kind of peaceful face. I say peaceful because I feel like I don't have an attitude or a mean mug. I genuinely just have a face where it's just like, I'm just going to look however I look for that day. I'm not going to force myself to smile. I'm just not that type of person. I'm not that type of bitch. But yeah, like I was saying, first video she had was like kind of funny to me. Then we made the video where we were talking about, you know, tips for people who were coming to JSU.
Right.
And that video was like a type of video where it was kind of like more organized content.
Right.
Because even though we came up with that plan kind of on the spot, it was more so like
we knew what we was gonna talk about. We knew what we wanted. It was really on the spot, but it was really put together at the same time. Like you wouldn't think it was on the spot. You would think we planned it out, planned the whole night. But yeah,
we didn't. We were just group of friends hanging out, and we were just like we had seen those videos, and Dallas just came up with the idea. She was like, let's just do one of those videos that we be seeing, and that's Dallas does content. So it's kind of like, okay, now I can drift from still doing what I like to do, like to get ready with me and stuff. And I will start doing those again when I have places that I'm going to be going. But spring semester just started. I did a couple videos fall semester at the beginning of the year where I did like a couple get ready with me's before me and Dallas were hanging out every day. But like I was saying, the type of content I really do enjoy is genuinely just talking to the camera. And Dallas kind of got me more comfortable doing that because she created a page where she just was just talking. And I enjoyed that type of content because a lot of people have like spam pages on TikTok or, spam pages in general. But to have a page where you are genuinely just talking about whatever random shit, it was I was like, I really like this content. For me, I didn't want to make another page strictly for that because your content is, like you said, is built. You have a set demographic that you're trying to reach, and not only that, you have not a strict
audience, audience already. So if I was to post the stuff that I post on my other page, on the page that I want to use for like business, then I feel like people wouldn't take it. Like I'm just leave it at that. People would not like that type of content. Like I said, it's already built up to where I know what they like. I know what they don't like. I know, like, okay, I just made a whole new page to where I could be myself and just be myself. Like I don't have to get ready, be cute. I don't have to do the whole night. I don't have to edit. It's literally a raw and uncut page. Literally.
For me, I had an account before, but my account was shadow banned because I had a video that kind of banged. But because of the fact that I didn't like the way that the video portrayed me at the time, I kind of deleted it. Because at first, the post that banged, it was photos of me while I was at parties and, high. And, at the time, I was friends with a girl that I'm not friends with anymore. And she was in one of the pictures. So I kind of was just like, I don't feel the need to keep this up. But it caused my page to get shadow banned. And because of that, I was posting a lot of content, but it wasn't really getting that much outreach. Of course, I would get like, I have a couple videos where I'm like, okay, cool, this video did pretty well, but it wasn't like
it could do better.
Yes. Okay. Oh.
What time do we go?
I have no idea. What time is it?
14.
Oh shit.
What time it close?
I have no idea. Let me go talk to them. Let me go figure it out.
We have to switch locations.
We do. We definitely have to switch locations.
They close in 10 minutes.
If we told you guys how long it took for us to get set up, you guys would not believe us. If we read you all our charges, you won't look at us the same at all. But we are going to change locations to a place where we're more comfortable, and we are going to continue this podcast because, baby, we got a lot to say.
We have to push this out.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna switch locations. We may keep this clip up, we may not.
Yes.
But this is a really cute setup. We're gonna do it again, definitely.
Yes, we will be back. Trust. We'll be back at an earlier time so that way we have enough time to talk to y'all. But yes, we'll see you at our next location.